Test. Here we go.
Here we go.
97 seconds. Bays Boys podcast. What are they called? Co-host?
Yes, sir.
Joe Skelly on the other side of the table.
What's going on, Tyler?
Giving me dead eyes. Telling me that it's possum time.
Oh, is it possum time?
Is it?
Is it?
Are we on that one?
I guess we could be.
Do it. Tell him, Joe Skelly. Tell him about the possum.
The possum. You ever heard of Brasstown, North Carolina?
Fuck no. I've heard of North Carolina. I believe it's north of South Carolina.
This is correct.
Oh,
hey,
geography points.
Brasstown, North Carolina.
Shout out to Brasstown.
Shout out to Brasstown.
Wait,
Shout
wait.
out to the fact that they're the possum capital of the world.
What? Fuck. So that's taking a stroll off to the side there. Tell them why.
Well, you know, there's a place called Clay's Corner down in Brasstown, North Carolina.
Okay.
And Clay's Corner is famous for what they call their possum drop.
Possum drop.
Possum
Is this
drop.
like possum droppings?
No, sir. The
Guano?
possum. No,
Is
not
possum...
even not even related.
Oh, okay.
Not even related.
So possum poop is not a delicacy yet.
Not yet.
Roger.
Okay. So Clay's Corner, Brasstown, North Carolina.
Okay.
You can Google food this.
Okay.
Every year on New Year's Eve,
Yep.
they do a possum drop.
Oh boy.
Not like North Carolina, not like New York where they drop the Big Apple,
But just like that.
but just like,
Not
that.
anywhere the same. Doesn't pull the same amount of people. Not the same kind of party, but exactly the same thing.
It is actually, it's kind of a big party.
Oh, we should go.
It would be interesting.
If you've ever been to the possum drop in North Carolina, send us an email.
Email us and let us know what kind of bangerang party the
Right.
possum drop on New Year's Eve was.
So tell them what they do with the possum drop.
So they get a possum,
Okay.
they put him in a clear box with holes in it so it could breathe, and they
Yeah.
lower it down a pole just like they do
What?
the Big Apple.
No. I don't
In
think it's a
Times
pole.
Square.
I think it's a rope.
It's a rope.
My God.
They lower it down on the countdown to New Year's Eve,
And they have a party.
and they have a big bangerang party,
And this whole place is just dedicated to possums.
just dedicated to possums.
They eat them too, correct?
They eat possums.
They sell possum toys.
They sell possum toys. They got all possum T-shirts. They say
What?
possum is the other white meat.
What? Oh, we just went there. You think you could eat a possum?
I'd probably have to be really, really hungry. I'm
Right,
just saying,
right,
I'd probably
right.
have to be really, really hungry.
Right.
I mean, I'm wearing one of their shirts right now because it was gifted to me.
The other white meat, Clay's Corner, Brasstown, North Carolina. Who got that for you?
Tommy Skelly did.
Yeah, he fucking would.
Tommy
Shout
Skelly.
out to Tommy Skelly.
Shout out to Tommy Skelly.
He's probably doing weird shit today.
Probably
Or he's saving lives.
one or the other.
Both are actually weird, but in their own little closets.
Yes, sir. In their own little
But I dig them.
boxes.
But I dig them.
Right?
Okay,
like,
so-
like Diggum Smacks.
So this whole town has got the whole possum thing going on,
Mm-hmm.
where they do claim to actually eat the possum after the event.
They might not do that anymore. I think PETA got involved in this whole possum drop thing.
Uh-huh.
I heard that who's that big PETA chick? She was married to Tommy, what's his face, the super famous rock star. Pam Anderson.
Pamela Anderson?
Yeah, they said Pam Anderson
Holy
was out there.
shit.
Was out there
Dude, I was
protesting.
joking.
No, I'm dead serious. I guess she was out
When-
there protesting the possum drop.
You know they probably got some animal products in those big-ass fake titties she got going on. Did anybody tell her that?
she probably, well, that's why she had them removed.
No, she did not.
I'm pretty sure
You trying to fuck up my childhood, Joe Skelly?
I
You want to fight today?
we might get to that
You
point.
insulting Pamela Anderson?
No, sir, I would never do that.
Oh, okay, we're good then.
I would never do that.
I'm gonna call David Hasselhoff, motherfucker. He'll roll up in this bitch
with his
with Kit,
with Kit.
bitch, Kit, and one of those buoys, the red buoy.
that he used to carry on the beach.
Listen, have you ever thought about the fact of like how cool that used to look, but how stupid it is that it's just a buoy? How many other jobs other than strippers is it where their entire career is based on a pair of Speedos and a fucking piece of rubber
This is fair point.
or foam rubber, whatever the fuck it is,
Whatever,
whatever,
right.
floaty.
Right.
But I remember seeing those guys and just being like, "Yo, that rubber makes you so cool because you got it slung around your chest." And
Right.
then
They
it's-
call them rescue tubes. Or
Is
they
that
call
what
it the rescue buoys. I mean,
I
because
don't
they got a
know.
couple different models.
Yeah, they
right?
got the shitty nylon strap that goes over you, connected to a rope, and then
Right.
connected to the buoy.
Right.
Like you're gonna fucking horse drag some bitch in after she drowned. No, I know it works, but I'm just saying, like, think about it. Like, just think about the concept. Like, my job is to save lives with my foam rubber buoy. Isn't that wild?
Because you don't want to get close to them.
Yeah, I know, because they'll beat your ass because they're freaking out.
And they'll stand on your shoulders
Yeah,
to get
and
out of the
then-
water.
Right, and then they drown you, and then you both drown. Yeah.
That's not a good idea. It's not a
Yeah.
good plan, especially if you're caught in the riptide. Oh, that was another TV show from the 80s.
Riptide?
Yes, sir.
What was that about? Was that about possums?
No, it's another investigative group. Two brothers doing investigations. They have a pink helicopter and they fly around in a pink helicopter.
I'm not going to acknowledge this, Joe Skelly. I'm not acknowledging anything happening right now.
It's a sweet TV show. If you ever have the chance, look it up. Riptide. Shout out to Riptide and their pink helicopter.
All right, I'm looking it up right now in the Google foo. Let's get back to Brasstown. So
Mhm.
you go to Brasstown, you buy possum. You think you could buy possum jerky there?
Probably could. I don't know.
Have you,
I
have you
don't
ever
know.
killed a possum?
I have never killed a possum.
I tried to kill a possum.
With what?
It was a city possum, though, of course.
With what?
Multiple things.
Okay, did it work?
Yet.
Yet. Let me tell you.
Neither one of them worked.
They are hard creatures.
So,
And you know when you grab them, you got to wear like chainmail gloves, right?
first of all,
Because their teeth are razor sharp and they'll
I-
bite through leather.
being who I am, never once attempted to grab it. So we're just. So I made a spear to stab him.
like the one you were going to go bear hunting with.
Rabbit hunting.
Rabbit.
That was Matthias.
Yeah.
I did go rabbit hunting with a spear. It just didn't work. They're very fast. Now that I'm older, I'm like, man, you got to throw that spear where they're going to be, not where they are. Because, 10-year-old me was throwing it where they were.
And they were gone.
They did not give a fuck, bro. I felt stupid all day that day. Anyways, so I built this fucking spear back in the city because on the apartment walls at nighttime, if you watch, active, animal.
Possum traffic.
Right. The animals use it to get around in the city and stuff. Like, it's really weird, actually.
It's like a super highway.
Right. Exactly. Especially if they're walls that go for a long period of time, right?
Right.
So we'd have possums in there all the time. So I built a spear to stab and impale the possum.
Did it work?
Fuck no. You know what happened?
What happened?
The possum fell off the wall. That's it. That every fucking time I'd go outside, I'd see one and I'd go outside with my spear and I'd be like, I'm gonna get that motherfucker. What's up? And then I'd fucking go to impale him and that fat fuck would just fall to the other side of the wall. And I'd be like, son of a bitch. I fucked that up.
Did you ever look on the other side of the wall and see if there was like 10 possums just laying there?
No, the other side of the wall is another complex. So they just leave. They won't hang out there. Because like black concrete, on the other side.
Right.
So, no successful. And then I had an air pistol once, like a BB gun, one of those spring-loaded. I think it was spring-loaded. I can't remember. Either way, we had one. We shot the possum right in the face with one of those darts. You remember those?
Okay.
There were little plastic darts with like needle heads on the end of them kind of thing.
Don't remember this, but I'll take your word for
Whatever. It's like a pellet gun, but not a pellet gun. Comes with a dart. Anyways, one time, it wasn't me that did this. I had a crazy neighbor. He shot the fucking guy right between his eyes at point blank range. I mean, this possum did not give a fuck, right? Like these
Just
are city
shook it off.
There's a city possum, so they go around humans. They don't care.
Right.
So he shoots this possum at like 3 feet. I mean, this dude's like aiming, fucking doing the whole 10 yards, whatever. Hits the motherfucker right between the eyes. So this motherfucker's got a dart sticking out of his fucking head. When the dart hit him, he didn't even flinch. Swear to God. I was like, and I'm standing behind my guy thinking like I did the same thing I always do. I backed up 10 feet because I'm like, you about to get fucked up, homie.
Right.
I'm gonna watch this.
This possum's
Yeah,
gonna
he's gonna like leap on
into
you.
Yeah.
Right.
And rip you.
And back then,
apart.
there's no internet, so I didn't know nothing about possums. Orange County, blah, blah, blah. So I'm thinking like this motherfucker could jump off this thing and fucking maul you. He could bite your neck. He's gonna fuck you up. So I back up 10 feet and I watch this happen. And this possum just took it. Right. And then
shook it off.
he did. He literally kind of shook a second and the thing fell out of his face. It was crazy. And then, this is the most gangster part. He just walked on the wall right past my friend and said, fuck you. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't even run fast. He just was like, I gotta go now, you stupid bitches. I'm out. And he walked right by us. He wasn't even afraid.
Dude, that possum was like, look.
I stopped fucking with him after that.
Yeah, I would.
Dude,
I would.
he didn't care.
That's like city raccoons.
Yeah.
Dude, I was sitting on my back porch one day and this like 35-pound raccoon came out, looked at me, stood on its back legs, pushed over the trash can in front of me and was like, fuck you.
Oh.
And I was like, you're right, fuck me, you can have it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, city raccoons don't give a shit neither.
They're fat.
But they're, bro, that doesn't mean they're not talented.
No, I know. I'm just saying they're big.
Dude, this thing was like 35 pounds.
You heard the story. I'm going to tell it, but you heard this story. We had I shot a raccoon once too, now that I think about it. Well, I didn't shoot the possum, so that's not a 2 thing. That's just I shot a raccoon. So the beast, she likes watching animals, right? She's a beast, literally. She called me up one day. I was messing around in the studio. She's like, baby, there's a gang fight on the roof between the raccoons. And I was like, yes, this is the same as those business meetings that hawks have and the migration conversations that person. She just, those movies about a dog's life and shit.
Right.
Yeah, she believes all that.
Okay.
Which I'm not saying it doesn't happen.
They were having a meeting.
I just like to make her feel crazy.
But it was like 2 gangs of raccoons.
Well, it was a jumping. They were trying to jump this raccoon. So she's like, come look, and blah, blah, blah. So we go up to the 2nd floor, and I see, on the house, further out, whatever, on the roof, there's these 3 raccoons that were like the size, like bigger than my dog. These things had to be like 40 pounds. It was
huge,
fucking ridiculous. I never seen it. Right. So they're attacking this one.
They're jumping it.
Right. 3 dudes on one. And I'm just like, you know what? We can't abide that, Joe Skelly.
We got to even the odds.
Right. I wasn't going to at first. Mostly because the pellet gun that I got from Fin, Feather, and Fur didn't work. So I wasn't going to do nothing. I didn't have nothing to shoot it with, right? And I was going to let it go. But then the beast, it was Friday. And she goes, they're getting awful close to the power line and the internet line. And if they fuck that up, we're not going to have internet or power all weekend. And I was like,
that's why you got turned up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, you can't be fucking with my internet and shit. I got shit to do. I got to Google food like Captain Crunch syrup and shit. So I was like, fuck that. So I told the kiddies, I said, go get me a slingshot.
A slingshot.
So they bring me the slingshot. Then I realized I don't play with marbles anymore, so I don't have any. So I needed something else, but I needed to be less than lethal just to scare them.
Right.
So I told them to get me a penny. So I got the penny. I rolled the window down on the fucking upper floor.
Right.
I got those windows that go up and down.
Right.
I put that motherfucker down. I cocked that slingshot back, and I picked out, just like humans, I picked out the leader of the 3.
That was ganging up on the one.
Right. And I launched that fucking penny right at him. Hit him square in the fucking face, right between the eyes. Big old thwap noise. Fucking hit this guy. He stopped fighting, screeched a noise, and fucking bucked and ran the fuck away.
Did his crew run with him?
Yeah.
Get out.
It was crazy. And it was like fucking, a fucking like zoot suit fucking gang or some shit. Like one shot off and the others were like, fuck this.
We're out.
They had the only reason I took the shot, it was a scary shot, but I had to take it, was because the other one was hanging off the ledge by one hand.
Oh, you're like, oh no, this is terrible.
Yeah, right. That's fucked up. And he was near my power line, so I couldn't have that.
Near your internet.
You remember old Stallone's Cliffhanger movie?
Yes.
Remember the cover of him hanging there with one hand? That's what it was. But it was a fat raccoon on my gutter connected to the fucking power line.
Right.
And
so
I'm
you're
like,
I'm not having that.
No, I thwapped that motherfucker right in the face with old Abe Lincoln. That bitch learned about America that day. They already pissed all over the roof, man. There was raccoon urine all over the place and fecal matter and all this other shit.
Well, I guess they weren't hanging out there jumping people no more.
No, I ain't seen them back since.
Well,
on the ground, yeah, but not up on the roof.
Do you think? Do you think they got legends about that? You think they're like, don't go up there.
Right.
Bad things happen.
Bad things happen to my face. I don't know, dude, but it was the perfect shot. I wish I would have got that on film. That was the single greatest shot I've ever made with a slingshot distance at
Ever.
at a moving target. Yeah.
Ever.
Oh yeah. I
Ever.
don't think I've ever shot anything live with a slingshot, except for maybe like another kid. So I've never shot like an animal with a slingshot.
Right.
I think I shot at birds, but no. You ever try to hit a bird?
Good luck.
Yeah, no, you're not hitting
Good
shit
luck.
with that. No, but lucky shot, lucky dead eye shot, right into his face, and he ran away like a bitch.
Abe Lincoln.
Right. Abe Lincoln thwapping fools.
Thwapped him and said 407 years ago, punk.
Right. Fuck yourself. Ain't no slaves here. You're not putting that boy on the gutter.
Right. Leave him alone.
I thought it was fucked up though. What do you think would cause a gang of raccoons to attack another raccoon?
Maybe he wandered in their turf. And maybe it was a turf war.
Are there turf raccoonies? Are raccoonies turf about? Turfy?
They got to be beefing
thinking?
about turf.
Raccoons come out and play. Motherfuckers think they're like the Warriors and shit.
Yep.
That's fucked up.
That's sad. But it might be true. But you saved that raccoon. Good for you.
Maybe.
Good for you.
Maybe they caught him on the back end and beat his ass in the dark. I'm not really sure.
Well, it didn't happen that day.
Right.
I got a question.
I still can't believe how big they were. Like a fucking mini dog.
I'm telling you, they're massive.
Like big enough that if you tried to kick it and it jumped on your leg,
you
done. Ain't getting it off.
You'd be done, bro.
Where these motherfuckers sleep during the day? That's what I want to know.
People's garages.
The fuck out of here.
Dude, you got to be careful going into your garage.
I never go in my garage, just so we're very clear.
Yeah,
the woods, the garage, the ocean, these are all things I don't go into.
Yeah, I got you.
I got no reason. They got to do manly stuff in a garage. What do I got to do? I drive a Nissan, and it's not even mine. It's the Beast. So there's nothing manly about a Nissan. I don't need a garage. Basically, is what's happening here.
Fair enough. It's not a Yugo though.
Wait, what's that?
A Yugo?
Yeah.
You don't remember the Yugos? They were importing those cars from Yugoslavia. They were like made of tin and had like 3-cylinder engines.
Oh, yeah. I don't know much about cars, but that doesn't sound good.
No, they had a very short run in the United States.
Huh.
Yeah, a very short
run.
All right,
well, not eating no city possum. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't want to eat a city possum. It probably
I
tastes nasty.
I totally forgot about the whole possum spear until we started talking about this. We used to sit outside at night and just stab the tree and see if we could fucking get a possum to run. You got a lot to do out in the parking lots, man.
Fair.
Yeah,
I guess.
No, not a lot. No.
Not from the Orange County.
Yeah,
it's not like on the TV shows.
I mean, unless you're rich, which I'm not. So there's that. Shout out to all those rich people in Orange County with their fucking scooter bikes and their mopeds and their dirt bikes and their surfboards.
Yeah, do they? But again, this is one of those things. Do they know how to surf? Or are they just walking on the beach with it?
Yeah, a lot of them do. I think. Yeah, that's. I don't think. So it would be like going to a pool hall and then trying to pretend you know how to play pool. Like people are gonna notice, right? Now, if you live in a touristy area, which I'm not saying that Long Beach and Anaheim, that is a touristy area, but the regular crews, they're gonna notice, right?
They're gonna notice.
Yeah, it's not like. I don't know. Where was that place we were talking about?
What was that movie with? What was that movie with Neo?
Where
Where he was getting beat up on the beach.
Point Break.
Yeah, where he was getting beat up on the beach.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What the fuck are you doing on my waves? And then that dude cuts his fucking board. Board.
Yeah, cuts his board strap. Yeah.
Dude, you should have, like, I'm not even a pro boarder or nothing, but even I know that board was like 5 times his size, motherfucker. What are you going to do with that? You driving a boat or you surfing? That's right. I said driving.
Driving a boat.
Driving a boat. So
shout out to Tyler for dropping that one.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Navy people are loving you right now.
Everywhere.
The Navy people loving you right now.
Navy guys don't drive boats. Only Coast Guard guys do. Drive them right into the beach. Hey.
Somebody told me you got to be 6 feet tall to be in the Coast Guard. Is that
it's true? And you know exactly who we're referencing too.
Yeah, you got to be at least 6 feet tall.
Shout out to that tall motherfucking asshole.
But I heard you got to be 6 feet
we
tall
love him.
In case your boat sinks, you can walk back to shore.
Oh my God. That's fucked up.
That's all I heard.
I can't say that. I can't say nothing to that. I don't know nothing about that. Damn.
I got a question.
Yeah.
I mean, we were just talking about.
Is it about possum white meat?
No, we were talking about like Disney films and stuff like that. Do you remember Peter Pan?
That's my favorite movie.
You love Peter Pan?
I love Peter Pan.
Oh, I'm gonna break your heart here.
Homeboy was using a dagger and whooping some dude's ass with a sword. That's gangster.
So let's think about this.
Mm-hmm.
What if that whole movie was a lie?
Oh, here we go.
What if that whole movie is a lie?
And Peter Pan's the bad guy?
Peter Pan's the bad guy.
Uh-oh.
What if Captain Hook was trying to defeat Peter Pan because Peter Pan kidnaps children in the middle of the night from their parents, has like a whole farm full of children, and instead of teaching them to be upright citizens, he's teaching them to be degenerate junkies.
Slingshots, costumes, possum costumes, fighting Indians.
Right.
Never growing up.
Right.
Never growing up's important though.
What if he was the bad guy?
I think he was a psychological. I think he was what we would oh brother, that was a word. Equivalent. I should have said equivalent. I think he was the equivalent to a spiritual healer.
No way. I'm going to go with he's a bad guy.
He's the bad guy?
I think Captain Hook has been misunderstood this entire time.
You probably think Daniel's the bad guy too because he did an illegal move in that tournament.
Oh.
It was an illegal move. He kicked the face.
That is an illegal move.
Illegal. DQ. Disqualified.
Nope.
Can't do it.
Nope. You know why they didn't disqualify him?
Because he's brown?
No. Well, that and Mr. Miyagi.
Because he's brown?
Yeah, dude. Affirmative action.
Really? You think that was a start?
I'm just saying.
Shout out to Miyagi.
That, I mean,
Miyagi taught me everything about waxing it.
You got a bunch of white kids doing a martial art that wasn't created here. They came from where? Yeah, his home island of Okinawa.
Wait, I thought only Daniel's art was from Okinawa. Where were the other guys from?
Well, okay,
where's Cobra Kai's origin fight from? Or origin martial art from? I thought it was karate.
They were doing karate.
It looks like karate.
Yeah, they were doing karate.
So could be from Japan, could be from China.
Whatever. I mean, I'm just saying it was an illegal move. I think that's bullshit.
It was super illegal. But back to this Pan thing. I don't know.
You've been misled your whole life. Peter Pan is trafficking in children.
I don't think Robin Williams would allow that.
Would he not?
Fuck no. No, Robin Williams is too good.
Or was he just taking the payout?
No way. I don't see it.
You sure he wasn't just taking the money?
Nah, fuck no.
Why? Because he put on a red nose and was a doctor?
Nah, because he glided himself out.
Okay.
Didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he
did. That's what I'm saying. So he takes himself too seriously, so I don't see it. If he's thinking about that, if he's thinking that far ahead of the game, he's obviously thinking everything before, right? Unless... No, I'm going to stick with that. We could walk around this all day, but I'm saying.
All right, so let's move on then.
So Peter Pan.
Okay.
Well, he had the magic from Tinkerbell.
The magic from Tinkerbell. Could that have been something like, I don't know, angel dust?
Oh, Joe Rogan. Here we go.
He's getting all them kids all hyped up all day long.
Doing DMMTs.
Starting their own podcast.
Right. Fucking wankers.
Dude, I mean, look, remember Rufio, right? Bullies?
Rufio's a man, bro.
Rufio was a bully.
Somebody had to take leadership.
No, but Pan allowed this.
Pan was gone.
Oh, so somebody else had to become the new trafficker?
Up.
Somebody had to become the new trafficker?
He wasn't very good at it. He didn't recruit nobody since Pan left. I think he was just holding the spots.
Oh, he was just holding the spot till Pan came back?
Yeah, and he wanted the sword. That's what that was.
Oh. He wanted the dagger?
Yeah.
The sword?
Well, in that movie, he was using a full sword.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, Captain Hook has been misunderstood this entire time.
Him and Cobra Kai?
And Cobra Kai. See,
Cobra Kai never dies.
Sweep the legs, Johnny.
Sweep the leg. But
right.
Sir,
and that was a legal move.
Yeah, but see, so Johnny was the good guy then because he didn't do the illegal move.
This is correct.
What a piece of shit that guy Daniel is.
I'm telling
Fucking macchiato.
I'm telling you, whatever that dude's name is.
Mocha boy.
Macchiato.
Fuck that macchiato guy.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. How about this? I want to...
You know, whoa, you know who the first person to tell me about how Daniel was a bad guy?
Who?
The character Barney.
Barney?
Not that one. From, what's it called? How I Met Your Mother?
Okay.
There's an entire episode. Well, first of all, through the whole season, it's played by Doogie Howser, right?
Okay.
So the whole show, he goes on about it, about how, he's the real hero and this and that and this and that. And then there's an episode where they actually try to track down the kid who played Johnny to come do an appearance
Okay.
at Barney's birthday party or some shit. And he goes on. It's a great fucking episode.
Did they get him?
I'm not going to tell you. I can't spoil it, Joe Skelly.
Well, now I got to watch it.
I will literally fucking figure out what episode that is just so you can watch just that episode.
You know what? Nobody's figured out what episode?
Huh.
What episode Miss Molly's supposed to say my name?
Oh, daddy. Oh, daddy. When
That still hasn't happened.
Yeah.
That still hasn't happened.
I found the Beast's name already, right?
No.
And you know what the Beast told me? She goes, I listened to that episode. First of all, y'all motherfuckers wasting my time. That's what she said. And then she said, I'm going to hit you later because of it. And then she said, and they never fucking said my name either. And I said, you know what, Beast? You know what? I'm not going to say nothing about you hitting me later, but I definitely heard her say your name the other day.
So you found her episode?
Yeah. You were here.
No, I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot.
So,
So I got another thing for you. You ever go to Ireland?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, you haven't.
Right after I went to fucking ski in the Alps.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. There we
So
go with that.
you ever heard of the Irish thing, like when you go to Ireland, kiss the Blarney Stone?
Yeah.
Don't ever kiss the Blarney Stone.
That's where somebody's got to hang you over, right?
Yeah. Somebody's got to hang you over.
About
so you
good
can-
luck or something.
Yeah. Don't ever kiss it.
Because everybody kisses it and you're going to get herpes?
No, because the Irish go up there and piss all over it.
That's fucking cold.
That's cold as fuck.
Some of our listeners are into that.
Dude, they go up there and piss all over the Blarney Stone, so all the tourists go up there and kiss it. Not to mention, some reporter fell off of that.
Wouldn't you?
What, piss on the Blarney Stone?
If you had the chance?
I don't know.
And you knew all these Americans were going to come through and lick it? I'm just saying.
A little bit of revenge.
I don't know for what.
They have no reason to.
I don't know what they're mad about. We gave them Mel Gibson and Braveheart.
Right, but all those people, listen, and all he's Australian anyway. Maybe that's what they're mad about.
That was a whole other country, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. We're just gonna overpass.
But they
that.
did have the Irish guy. They did have the Irish guy in the movie Braveheart.
Yeah. The crazy one.
Yeah, the crazy one who was always talking to God.
Well, God is Irish.
Well, and listen, here's the other thing. When they had their famine, they all came here and fought in our Civil War.
To America?
They all came to
They
America.
didn't come here for food, though. They came here because we'd give them guns.
No, they came here for food.
You think so?
Yeah, and as soon as they got off the boat, they got sworn into
They
the
didn't
army.
have any fucking food, though.
In Ireland, they didn't.
No, I'm saying here they didn't have any food.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They came here. Listen, they came here as soon as they got off the boats. We swore them into the U.S. Army, and then guess what happened? They went and fought in the Civil War.
No, but I'm saying I don't think it was worth it, dog.
They didn't know that when they got here.
It wasn't worth it.
And then they ended up running New York. Gangs of New York.
Gangs of New York.
Right, dead rabbits and all.
Well, after being on that ship and almost dying, DiCaprio had to do something else. He was like, fuck ships, I'm about to go hang out in New York. That's where he washed up. That's what people don't know that. Gangs of New York is a continuation of Titanic. He actually washed up on another door.
He didn't die on an iceberg?
No, of course not. No. He fell in the water. They cut scene to big old titties. She got pulled into a boat. And then a few minutes later, some other dude wheeled by and picked up DiCaprio.
And he ended up in New York.
In New York with amnesia.
And joined the gangs.
Right. And that priest guy just filled his head with all kinds of crazy old stories that were not really him because he looked like his son that had probably died. And then he became the rabbit second generation.
Gotcha. Oh, wait. I think the gangs of New York may have taken place before the Civil War. I can't remember.
Who cares? Because either way, the food was shit. The pay was shit. It wasn't worth it to come home from the piss stone or come from the piss stone country to come over here and trade for Civil War shit. I'm good on that.
It probably wasn't a fair trade.
I mean, I don't think so. But, if you think so, send us an email and let us know and tell us how that goes.
Okay, so along these weird things, right?
Yeah.
Jar Jar Binks.
Uh-oh. The Sith Lord?
Oh, so you know where I was going to go with this.
You know he's a Sith Lord.
Jar Jar Binks is a Sith Lord. See, this is the nerd coming out of Tyler.
I didn't even know that shit. You brought it up. Just
Now
because
you-
I knew what you were going to say
now you-
doesn't mean that I knew about it.
Now you're putting it back on me?
We just are so connected, Joe Skelly, that I felt the force.
Oh, the Force.
Or maybe that's just your hand. All right, moving on.
So Jar
So-
Jar Binks is a Sith Lord.
You think so?
Oh, I think so. I'm convinced. Look,
So wait, to be a Sith Lord, though, you have to kill your master to be the actual Sith. So he'd have to have a master somewhere, and he'd have to kill him.
Emperor Palpatine, maybe he was a Sith in training.
No, there's been speculation that Palpatine wasn't a Sith.
No, he was a Sith.
He was using Sith magic, but he wasn't a Sith.
I don't think so. He was the Emperor. You
Don't
think
look
they're
at
two
me.
separate people? Listen.
All I
Jar Jar
know-
Binks convinced the world he was a good guy.
Okay,
Magically-
pretty easy to do. Bill Gates,
Right. Right.
Obama,
Right. Listen.
Trump.
Right.
Yeah,
All of these people, right?
yeah.
Convinced everybody in the world he was a good
Bambi's
guy.
fucking dad.
Convinced everybody he was a good guy. Magically dodged every laser shot at him. Right? Miraculously was always in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, but the dodging the laser thing, sometimes stupid people just get lucky. I mean, there's people walking around this world right now
Diamond Dave.
who think nothing bad will ever happen to them, and nothing ever does because they're so fucking they're right in that level of klutz where whatever they do fucks everybody else, not them.
That's what they want you to believe. That's what maybe those people are
I accept
Sith.
that. That could be a conspiracy.
Maybe those people are Sith too. Maybe those people are Sith too. And then what happens? He gets in front of the Senate
Okay.
and gets them to turn all of their power over to Palpatine.
Jar Jar does?
Yep. Jar Jar helps with that.
That's because he was banging Annie's girl.
No,
No?
it's because he's Sith. 100% Jar Jar Binks is a Sith. And nobody knew. Nobody knew. Like, even his own people didn't like him.
Oh,
Even his own people didn't like
that's
him.
just racist.
No, it's not racist. They didn't like him because they knew he was evil,
Well, he kept fucking everything up for him, so it makes sense.
right? Or that's what he wanted you to believe. Dude, there's entire websites dedicated to this.
Do you know that in the I guess in the story there's a story where basically Han Solo's kid kills Yeah, I already forgot it. Somebody told me a whole bunch of shit.
It's all
the other
right.
day.
Never mind.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
don't
important
care.
because now you're detracting from the fact that Jar
That
Jar
Jar
Binks
Jar's a
is
Sith.
evil. He's
What
evil.
color's his lightsaber, bro?
He never had to use one because he was using the Force. Dude, he's always waving his hand around and people are changing their opinions.
Yeah, Obi was standing next to him though.
Maybe he was more powerful than Obi.
I don't know about that.
And Obi didn't even realize it.
You think that a Jedi Master wouldn't have noticed?
Now he was being
Somebody that
influenced by
fucked
somebody
up
more
right there?
powerful. Being influenced by somebody more powerful than himself.
You think somebody would have that power?
Jar Jar.
Fuck Jar Jar. I can't believe we wasted an entire episode talking about this piece of shit. May as well just go back to talking about Seagal again.
Well, so then here's my next. By the way, people are totally stealing our Seagal thunder.
No, they can't.
Dude, I'm telling you, there's a whole wave of stuff going on YouTube where people are trying to steal our thunder.
And you shouting them out right now.
No, I'm not.
You just did.
Well, the hell with all those people. The hell with
Fuck.
all of them. Don't ride my coattails.
I try not to. I try to just ride you.
No.
Right on the back.
No.
I'm going to need you to carry me in the woods, dog.
No,
It's-
because you don't even go in there.
Well, in case I do need to go in there, I'm going to need a ride.
Well, you can find somebody else.
Damn it. You know any horses?
Oh,
I
I got a pony for you named Bumper.
Pony. Oh, Bumper Pony.
Get on Bumper.
You know,
Go for that ride.
do you ever wonder how Bumper is?
No, I don't care. I hope they turn Bumper into glue.
You can't say that.
I just did.
That's racist.
That's not racist. It's a horse.
It could be.
It's a horse. It's not even a horse. It's a pony. It's not even a real horse.
Ooh. You telling Pony Boy he's not real?
That's different.
Maybe.
That's different.
It's because he's little, huh? It's because you got him on size, right?
Oh,
Is that what that is?
Is this what this is
I
about?
feel like you're flexing on Pony and Bumper.
Bumper is an incredulous animal.
He was smart. He sounded smart to me.
He tried to kill me.
Well, it's pretty smart. You're making those decisions. If you just coming out the gate making those decisions, like you got to be ended, right?
So
That's like some Sith shit right there.
That isn't. Maybe he was a Sith.
Oh my god.
Maybe that. See, look, now you went that
This
direction.
is a problem. 97 seconds of all these things that we don't want.